First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
All right, come on.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Lions had 5 and 6 to start play, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen probably early in this game. That's a great way to break this losing skid.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On play action, here's Tua. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Niners, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He's brought down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Get set. 18. All right, fellas, listen up.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Well, many times when you talk about
that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting him to do that.
They feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It's all right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
There's no user, remember?
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. A give running left now, Garindo. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking it's already your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Come on.
Off play action. Richardson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's another
12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here we go.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you try
No.
to get to the quarterback, maybe it's
What, they kicked you off?
lucky, then great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Oh, why would I?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Ready to stand. Corner, long.
Now Tua. He's got right on the short
Good
throw.
catch.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, ready. Solo left side. Ready, team.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Intended for Jameer.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Long. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. All right, fellas, listen up.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Tua going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it for the sideline. And look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's
Great
gonna be
catch.
first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Oh, I thought it wasn't incomplete. Great catch now.
Here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Good catch.
Shane Brown complete on the left side. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Montgomery going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Tua sets up to pass it. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until a defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Jack Fox.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Look at 19. Top right. Go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He can't get him down. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Richardson off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown.
I can't believe he was open.
Great play there. 56 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it.
I traded 3 first-round draft picks.
When I'd be in practice sessions,
I traded first 3-round draft picks.
that meant fly route, go.
Yeah.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going
Yeah.
all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
No, but also I got him. I re-signed him, and I only paid him like $13 million for 6 seasons.
That is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
He run blocks. Yep. Yeah, he run blocks. What?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
The man is
drive.
24 years old. What are you talking
Last
about?
time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ready, shot. Ready.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Here's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, 21, TA.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness. Good play.
Go out near midfield at the 49. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
All right. Ready, T.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. There he goes again. And down to the 19-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, it's Tua. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Ready. What's it?
Tua to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
9-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
20 TX. Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar. Out.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions.
Great catch.
As the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
1st down San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
Richardson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
What you talking about?
Get that done.
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their
That man's 6'6", 220.
But sometimes you get a
He just
a little bit.
push them off like flies.
Here for them. But guess what? Just what you said. This touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just trying to get in field goal range and get down.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
He had 3 mouses, 3 mice in the house. 3 mice in the house. What? I didn't even push off. What the hell are you talking about? I didn't push off.
What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Where the hell is my blocking at? Where the hell is my blocking?
Scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 3rd and 6. Richardson looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points
I'm
result,
so glad I covered that ball up.
this play significant.
Here's Guerrero on first down. And he stopped immediately there. That stop made by Jack Campbell. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
No, 60 by 60 by.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. First by him near the 35. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They run it with James. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up.
No, they do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready,
Play action. Now Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 25, here's a second down and 4.
Ready?
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
24. Lions 21. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out of offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's safe. Go ahead. Ready, two. Water, long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
That's taken in. It's Isaac to Saul.
You got a point.
Down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Niners are going on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Good tackle.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Shut up.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Damn, I can't switch his route.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Good defense.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now it's Richardson.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's the backup Goff.
Great catch.
Find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
20.
Now a fake on the
Whoa,
jet
what a
sweep,
block.
and here's Gibbs.
Shit. Good play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
34 yards.
And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Extra point splits the uprights,
49ers,
and that will make this a 4-point game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Second target, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Richardson working from the gun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go, tonight! 20!
They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 34-yard line.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Ready. What's that? Take it. Ready.
Tagovailoa. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
43-yard line.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Past the 20. 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
43 yards.
And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
A try here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Lions 35, 49ers 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Now Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll look to throw again.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to look deep down the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully pull this game away.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
149 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Another run for Gibbs here.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Tua sets up to pass it.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
First and 10, here's Gibbs.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Ill-advised throw down, it's intercepted. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And finally, down he goes. as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another.
Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Richardson to throw it.
And this was caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Richardson.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now Richardson.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Richardson looking to throw it.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now Richardson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This ball intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter, both offense